Newswatch 12 this morning. We want to check in with Stormwatch 12 meteorologist Josh Colberth. It's going to be a medium impact day around the region. So how should people be preparing and planning ahead today?
I think you should try to divert your course from the Cascade passes if you can, but if you can't, you got to start compiling together that winter safety kit, which we just talked about a few minutes back, and we're going to talk about again coming up in the next half hour. Okay, so here's where things stand right now. We see the leading edge of this rainfall starting to enter Jackson County. We're going to see more of this throughout the rest of the day, and we'll go ahead and show you this with Stormcast. I think maybe Stormcast is running just a little bit behind, so much of this should be over to the east of the Cascades by the time we get to lunchtime, and then it should be pretty widespread stuff for dinner time. Now, for every single location, it's not going to rain for the entirety of the day, but we will have that chance throughout the entirety of the day. And then into the wee hours of the morning of Friday, we'll see more wet weather, kind of more showers pivoting through the area, the same thing at lunchtime, but you'll notice that coverage will thin out throughout the rest of the day. So this is 5 p.m., just some little showers popcorning on the map, and then after that we look much drier, and that's going to set the tone for the weekend, which will be overall much drier compared to Thursday and Friday. Here's some of the water totals that we're expecting over the next couple of days, and this is subject to change, but this is easily going to be a coast and Cascades type of storm system, as we're not expecting that much at all for our west side valleys or to the east of the Cascades. These numbers, I think, are really overdoing it. I just kind of wanted to show you the distribution of the water. Snow levels over the next couple of days are going to be pretty elevated. The lowest they'll get is to around 5,500 feet, so places like the Quartz Mountain Pass or the Warner Mountain Pass, some of those passes on Oregon 140 to the east of the Cascades could see a little bit of snow. Speaking of the snowfall totals, I did adjust them. We got some more model data into the Weather Center, so I bumped up these totals for the Cascades just a little bit. I'm now going with between 6 to 12 inches for some of these Cascade passes, but still probably less than an inch for east side passes, and then not much doing at all for Siskiyou County passes or for our west side valley passes. So for today, we're thinking that it's going to be pretty wet, pretty cool, also blustery, as the winds are going to gust out of the south and west between 20 to 30 miles per hour. By the way, just to kind of expand on how cool these temperatures will be about 5 to 10 degrees below average for this time of the year. And then for tonight, the wet weather will continue, and the breezes will calm down, at least for west side locations and along the coast, but still gusting out of the south and west upwards of 20 to 30 miles per hour for the east side and for the Cascades. So this is going to be a 2-day ordeal, and then after that we do look much drier into the weekend, and we'll have some more small shower chances for next week. But in the meantime, temperatures coming back up to more seasonal values, back around 70 for the Rogue Valley. Here's a 7-day forecast for the coast. Will be much drier by Monday, especially in comparison to Thursday and Friday. There's going to be a better chance of thunderstorms for Friday, by the way, and that applies to every single square inch of the Newswatch 12 viewing area. Then for Siskiyou County, will be mostly dry by Saturday and warmer in the next week, approaching 70 for the Shasta Valley as soon as Tuesday. And then for the basin, we're thinking it's mostly just going to be rain for Klamath Falls and Lakeview over the next couple days, but we could have some slushy conditions on some of those Oregon 140 passes. And then for the Cascades, very tough pass travel up this way, especially over the next 48 hours. And then for the Rogue Valley, will be mostly dry and warming up by this weekend, but pretty wet and cool for Thursday and Friday.